Hello everyone, good morning. So can anyone confirm audible or not? So tomorrow onwards, exactly 9 a.m. our class will start, so that try to join on time. Okay, 9 to 10 exactly. 9 or 9:05 max. So the last class where we stopped. The last class where we stopped. The last class we discussed about positions, right? We discussed about positions. How many positions? Static, absolute, relative, fixed, and sticky. What about static position? If anybody asks, okay, what is static? One, it is a default position or not? It is a default position. In HTML, for each and every element has one position. That is the default position. That position is static. If it is like a static position, can I apply top, right, left, bottom? Top, right, left, bottom. Can I apply? No, right? Okay, we cannot apply top, right, left, bottom. Okay, that is only about the static position. If it is like a static position, we cannot apply top, right, left, bottom. Okay, the next one is like absolute position. Tell me about the absolute position. Tell me about the absolute position. Okay, tell me about the absolute position. Come on. Other than static, if you have any position, we can apply top, right, left, bottom. So if it is like an absolute, we can apply top, right, left, bottom. The next one, if it is in an absolute position, if my element has, okay, block level element, if the element is like a block level element, if it has more width, then that time that is taken like only content width, remaining total width is like just removed or not. So the behavior is going to change like block level to inline only. Okay, so it's take the content width or not, content width. The next one, it remove the space from the DOM or not? It remove the space from DOM. It remove the space. It is not occupy any space. That's the reason. Is there any next level elements are there? Those are occupy my absolute position element or not? This is an important point. What is that? Which point it is going to take as a reference? If my element position is like an absolute, it is always takes the parent as a reference. When if my parent has other than static or not, if that parent is not having other than static position, next parent like that. Okay, let me show you that. Now go to positions. Now here I have one more div is there. Here though, here I have one span is there. I have one span is there. Can anyone tell me, for this particular div, line number 3, for this particular div, I want to apply some height and border. Can anyone tell me the selector for this div? For this div selector I want. What is the selector? Line number 6, we have one div is there. For that div, I want the selector. Very simple. Okay, ID is not there, class name is not there, tag name. Okay, multiple tags having the same, okay, same name. The next one is like first child not, first of type not, last child not, last of type also not. Okay, then that time simply you can go with any element you can take, that is the children to one parent or not. So this is the children to body pic. So how we can div nth child of what? 1, 2. Div nth child of 2 you can take. Div nth child of 2. Okay, then the time you can get this div. Inside the body, this particular div child count is what? 2 or not? Now, here I want to give some border, 1 pixel solid red. Here I want to give some height also 100 pixel. Now Let me run this. Let me run it. Open. Okay, it is not applied. Check why it's not applied. Okay, for this particular div, right, we added. Okay, div nth child of 2. Is there any mistake? Can you check? Nth child of 2. Div nth child of 2. Can I refresh the page? Yes, applied or not? After Dhoni, I have one more span is there. Just you can place, okay, here, drive it. Drive it. Okay. Now, my question is, okay, for my body, for my HTML also, you can give some border. For my HTML, okay, border 1 pixel solid red HTML. For my body also border 1 pixel solid blue. Okay. If you observe this one and this one, these are the tag name selectors. Directly you can use HTML and body. Why? Entire page only one HTML you can see. Entire page only one body tag you can see or not. Yes or no? Entire page only one HTML. Entire page you can see only one body tag or not. Okay, these are the last 10 session videos. As I said, okay, I shared. Now come here. Okay, see, my HTML border is this one. My body border is this one. My div border is this one. My div border is this one. My first question. For my Dhoni, if I add position absolute and bottom 0, position absolute and bottom 0 for my Dhoni, if you add, where I can see this Dhoni text in my browser, where I can see my Dhoni text, for this particular element. Okay, for this particular element, this element, if I add the CSS properties like a position absolute, at the next one bottom 0, if I place, where I can see this Dhoni. Okay, can I check first? Okay, can I write these two CSS properties to my Dhoni div? Okay, tell me the CSS selector for my Dhoni. Tell me the selector for this Dhoni to apply position and bottom. What is the selector? Position absolute. The next one is what? Bottom 0. Can anyone tell me the selector? Not for all divs. I want only for this div. This div is the first child of this one. At the same time, my Sachin also first child of body, right? So if I write div first child, it is applied for what? It is applied for what? Which div is the first children of any parent? Sachin is first children of body, applied. Dhoni is first children of div. Both it is going to apply these properties or not? You want for Sachina, you want only for Dhoni na? I want only for Dhoni. Then I want only for Dhoni. Then yeah, for my div, this div is the direct children, right? So can I use div greater than div? Can I use div greater than div? Now if you come here, now you can see my Dhoni, where it is placed. It is placed in my HTML. It's take this element as a reference or not. Now you can tell why it is take this element as a reference. Okay, now see the definition. What is our definition? If any element has the position absolute, it's take which one as a reference? It takes the parent as a reference. Who is the parent for this? This div. So click on this div. Okay, when it takes the parent as a reference, if the parent has other than static, tell me this parent has other than static? No. So it go to the next parent. Who is the next parent for this div? Body. So go to the body. Is my body has other than static position? Is my body has other than static position? No. So it is not take this one as a reference. Who is the next level? Who is the next level? HTML. HTML also not having other than static, but from there I am not able to move anywhere. So that it's take which one as a reference? Finally, it's take HTML as a reference. My HTML is an element, okay, which contains four sides. Okay, top, right, left, bottom. The values on top border is what? 0, top. Left border, okay, left value 0. Bottom border, bottom value is like 0. Right border, right value is 0. So I added bottom 0 means, okay, see this? It is reaches my HTML element bottom 0 or not. Got my point? Now if I add something, okay, some position other than static for this particular div, then that time it's take which one as a reference? That div only or not? See this. Say this. Now come on again. Div Dhoni having the position absolute. So this one we can think about later. First of all, reference element, find it. If any element having the position absolute, it takes the parent as a reference. Who is the parent? This one. Okay, when it takes the parent as a reference, when it takes the parent as a reference, my parent should have other than static. Yes, my parent has other than static or not. Other than static means it may be relative, it may be fixed, it may be sticky, it may be sticky. Okay, if it is there other than static, then that time it is not go to the next level. It is take that one only the reference. If it is take this div is only the reference, this div also what? Four sides. Okay, this is my top border, this is my left border, this is my bottom border. So in my bottom border, my bottom 0, my Dhoni placed here or not? Agree with me? If this is not there, okay, to my body position is there. Position something like relative. Why I am using relative only? Why not remaining? I will tell later. Now tell me which one is it is going to take as a reference? Which one take as a reference? This is my absolute position element. It takes the parent as a reference. My parent is not having other than static position. Next parent is what? Body. Body is having other than static position. Yes. So that it takes the body as a reference. So this is my body border. So the border bottom is this one. So my bottom 0 it is placed or not? All are agreed? Yes or no? Come on. If you not place anything, bottom border or nothing is placed there itself, okay, see my Dhoni, my Dravid occupied by Dhoni or not, it is not move anywhere, it is turned to be inline, it is remove the space from the DOM, my next element is occupies my Dhoni space or not. Okay, all are okay? Clear about these 4 points? If it is like an absolute position, we can apply top, right, left, bottom. Okay, it's changing the behavior like, okay, block level element, if it is turned to be like a inline. Okay, don't say like inline to block level turned to be inline. Only it takes the content width. It remove the space from the DOM. That the reason next level elements occupy the space. The next one, it takes, which one is reference? It takes, parent has a reference. When it takes the parent as a reference when if the parent has other than static position or not, has other than static, then only it takes the parent as a reference. Color okay? That is about absolute position. Got my point? Shall we move to the next one? Relative. Let's start. What is the relative position? Come on. We can apply top, right, left, bottom. We can apply top, right, left, bottom. The next one. Is it change the behavior? Behavior not changed. Block level only, inline only. Next. Is it remove the space from the DOM? Not remove the space from DOM, so that my element still occupy the space or not. So which one it's take as a reference? That is the point. Okay, it's take which one as a reference? Let's go back. Come on. Now here, where is our positions? Yes. My position is like an absolute or relative for my div. My position is like an absolute or relative. Now my position is like a relative. My position is like a relative. Now see, if my div Dhoni position is like a relative, observe my block level only. My Dravid not occupies the Dhoni, means it is not remove the space from the down. We can apply top, right, left, bottom. But from where it is going to apply top, right, left, bottom? The reference point is what? That is my question. What is the reference point? If it is like a relative position, what is the reference point? You know, my current position, it is going to take as a reference point. Current position means my Dhoni is applied with relative, right? So currently my Dhoni is here, right? So here, this is only the current position. Now, top, right, left, bottom, you can move it. Currently where I am, that is only the 0 value for top, right, left, bottom. So if I put like top 0, okay, now where I am? In that particular position, now top, right, left, bottom values are like zeros. So now if I move top 0, 1, 2 like this, see, from there it is going to move or not? Yes or no? Currently where I am, okay, that value is like what? Top, right, left, bottom values are like what? Zeros. So if I put like left 0, 0, currently the value is like 0 only. Now you can move like this or not, left side. Got my point? It's take which one as a reference? If it is like a relative position, it's take which one as a reference? It's take my current position as a reference or not? Currently where I am, it's take that position as a reference. Okay, currently where I am, that top, right, left, bottom values are like what? Zeros or not? Got my point? Yes or no? So it takes the current position as a reference. Remaining all are like same. Got my point? Okay, it takes the current position as a reference. From there, we can move top, right, left, bottom or not. Color okay? Agree with me? Okay, shall we move to the fixed one? Let's start. How we can? Same. Top, right, left, bottom, we can apply. Left, bottom, we can apply. The next one. The next one. It's take only the content width. Yes. The next one. The next one. It remove the space from the DOM or not? Yes. It remove the space from the DOM. Now the fourth point. It's take which one as a reference? That is the question, right? Shall we check? Now my element position is what? My element position is what? Come on. My Dhoni position is what? My Dhoni position is like a fixed now. Fixed now. If it is like a fixed, now say this. If my position is like a fixed, okay, we can apply top, right, left, bottom. Remove the space from the DOM. It takes the content width only. Now, which one it is going to take as a reference? If I put like a bottom 0, now it's take which one as a reference? Come on, it's take which one as a reference? HTML as a reference. HTML as a reference. But in between, okay, who is the parent for my Dhoni? Tell me. Who is the parent for my Dhoni? My Dhoni parent is what? Okay, this div. In between, if I place like position relative, is it changed? Is it take the parent as a reference? Is it take the parent as a reference? Okay, next parent is like a body. If I put like a position relative, is it take the parent as a reference? No, right? One element position is like a fixed, it is always take HTML element as a reference, is nothing but window, this window as a reference or not, the total visibility area as a reference or not. HTML is nothing but the whole visibility area, right? The whole visibility area, right? In my browser, the HTML. Okay, so it takes HTML as a reference, means it takes the window as a reference, or the visibility area as a reference, or viewport as a reference or not. Can I say like that? Got my point? Okay, it takes which one as a reference? It takes the viewport as a reference, visibility area, or HTML. Okay, HTML viewport as a reference, or window as a reference, like that you can say. It takes this. All are okay. Now this Dhoni I want exactly here. Here if I want, then how? This Dhoni exactly there I want. Then how? This is my Dhoni. Okay, I want here exactly I want. So right you can move it, right 0. Okay, top you can put it, top 0. From there, can I move like this? Now exactly here is my Dhoni or not? All are okay. For example, now see my element is here. For my body or my Sachin, there is a huge data is there. That data is like 1000 pixel content. Now see, if my Sachin has this much content, you can see the scroll or not. If I scroll this one, is my Dhoni is moving or not moving? See that. Is my Dhoni is moving or not moving? Remaining all elements are moving, but my Dhoni is not moving, right? It is fixed for that particular position irrespective of your scroll or not. Agreed with me? Agreed with me? It is always takes the viewport as a reference, means HTML as a reference. Okay, irrespective of your scroll, it is always fixed to that particular position or not. All okay about fixed? It is always takes, okay, viewport as reference irrespective of scroll. It is always fixed to that particular position. Okay, so that is about fixed position. Okay, what about sticky? Okay, sticky, which one it is going to take as a reference we'll discuss later. Okay, I want one simple web application, web page. Okay, that one we'll discuss. Okay, for now, first 3 points are common or not? Top, right, left, bottom, common. The next one is what? Behavior changed or not changed? Behavior not changed. Okay, the next one, it is not remove the space from the DOM or not. Okay, it's take which one as a reference, how it is going to, okay, apply top, right, left, bottom. That is our next level discussion. I will tell. I want to create one simple web page. All right, okay. Only the pending thing is like sticky. I will tell later. Okay, positions are very, very important. If you know the position, you can move the element wherever you want in your browser, in your window. All right, okay. Okay, let's move to the next topic. The next topic is like media queries. The next topic is like media queries. Can anyone tell? Okay, for example, you are the end user. You opened one website. Which parameters you considered? Okay, to decide. Okay, to justify this particular website is like not that much. Is like excellent. Okay, which parameters you are going to consider? If you take any website, as per your opinion, okay, which parameters you considered, whether it is like good, not that much, excellent, like that, which parameters you considered? Yeah, one is like look and feel. That's okay. Look and feel. The next one, fit for the window. For the window. The next one is like data loading also, right? Data loading also, right? Okay, whenever you open the website, if the data is not loading, always it's showing like loader. Okay, then that time, okay, what you can say? Okay, but if the data is not loaded on time, okay, how much time the end user is going to wait? Yes or no? Okay, one is like whenever you open the website, look and feel wise, it should be good. The next one is like within fraction of seconds, my data should load to the end user, should visible to the end user. The next one is like very, very important thing. my end user view your website in different devices. Okay, he opened in the website. Okay, that means he opened this website in the desktop, on your mobile, on tablet, wherever he opened, without missing the content. That content should properly visible and properly placed or not, properly rendered or not. So if I open one website, now if I open one website in the mobile, see, in the mobile, it is always not recommended like a horizontal scroll or not. This kind of scroll should not, always not recommended or not. So which scroll is recommended? Without missing the content, always recommended like a vertical scroll only or not. So wherever I open my website should fit for that particular resolution or not. Agreed with me? Wherever I open my website should fit for that particular resolution or not. Okay, that kind of website, what we can say, that kind of websites we can say like a responsive website. See, for example, this is one website. Now if you come here, now see this. Okay, there is no horizontal scroll, nothing. Now this is fit for this particular resolution or not. This is fit for this particular resolution or not. See, always recommended like a horizontal, vertical scroll, not like a horizontal scroll or not. Got my point? Okay, if you say this, see this. Now see, you can view the content like this, but the horizontal scroll is not a recommended one or not. Whenever you design a web page, make sure you have to keep in your mind, if you open this website in any device, my website should fit for that particular resolution or not. Okay, if it is fit for that particular resolution, terminology wise, I can say my web page is like a responsive. My web page or my website is like a responsive website. Okay, how we can say? By seeing that website it is like a responsive or not, means only one thing, if the horizontal scroll is not there, only the content scroll vertically, then you can say that particular website is like a responsive. You open that website in any device, mobile, tablet or iPad, whatever it is. Okay, web, normal, desktop. Okay, horizontal scroll should not be visible. Got my point? So my question is very simple. Then how I can develop my web page is like a responsive? How we can develop my web page is like a responsive? Got my point? How I can say this particular content is fit for this particular resolution? How I can means, okay, we can develop our websites as a responsive websites by using media queries. Okay, the next one is like one of the library framework is there, Bootstrap. By using this, we can develop our web pages like responsive. So we can use this Bootstrap later. We can discuss later. First, let's go with the media queries. Why we go for media queries? Anyone have any idea? Why we go for media queries? Why we go for media queries? Why we go for media queries? Very simple. I have one element is there. H1 only can take such it. Okay. If I write some CSS for this particular H1, yes, you can use only one H1 element is there. So I can use tag name color red. I placed color red. I placed. Now let me open that. Now this is my media query. Open it. Okay. See, my color red is a CSS property. My color red CSS property applied to my H1 for any resolution or not. If I write the code, see the resolution. Resolution is nothing but it is always depending upon the width of your device. So resolution is not considered the height, only the width. So if my resolution is this much width, then that time my section is like a red color only. If I move like this, my section is red color only. If I move like this, always my section is like red color only or not for any resolution, yes or no? If I write the code like this, for any resolution, For my H1, my color red only applied or not? But my requirement is not like this. My requirement is what, if my device width is less than 700, I want red color. If my device width is like 700 to 900, it between is there, I want green color. Okay, 900 to 1200, I want blue color. 1200 greater than, I want yellow. Like that I want. Got my point? Okay, my requirement is what? Less than 700, less than 700, I want red color. 700 to 900, 700 to 900, I want green color. 900 to 1200, I want blue color. Greater than 1200, I want yellow color. Like that, I want my H1, I want my searching. So how we can write? So my question is, don't apply the color red for each and every resolution, based on your resolution, based on your requirement. I want to apply some CSS properties to my H1 or not? Yes or no? To my same element, I want to apply some CSS properties based on my resolution. Then how we can? That is my question. So how? That is possible by using media queries, I said. So anybody ask why we go for media queries? What's your answer? What's your answer? What's your answer? Very simple. By using media queries, I can apply some CSS properties to some elements. Here one element, in future multiple elements. One CSS property, multiple CSS property in future. By using media queries, I can apply some CSS properties to my elements based on the resolution or not. Got my point? I can apply some CSS properties to some elements based on the resolution or not. Got my point? Resolution is nothing but your device width. Your device width. So shall I write the media query now? Okay, let's start. What is my media query? @media, @media screen. Okay, same syntax you have to follow. And I want to write first 700 to 900 in between. So my width 700 to 900 means what? My minimum width, how much? My minimum width 700 pixel and my max width, okay, 900 pixel. Then that time, okay, here in this block, for which element? Same syntax, selector. Okay, which color you want me to apply? Color blue I want to apply. Color blue I want to apply. That's it. Got my point? Okay, when these styles, when these CSS come into the picture, come into the active state, whenever the device width is like in between 700 to 900, whatever the styles you written in this block, those are coming to the active state. Got my point? Now can you come here? Can I refresh my page now? Now refresh. Now nothing. Now can I change my device width? Now say this. Now my media query, whatever you written the styles, when it is coming to the active state, see this. If my device width is like 700 to 900, then it is like in the active state. Whenever it is like less than 700, yes, it is like normal black color or not. Yes or no? Now it is like 700, okay, below. Now 701, this is, see this. 700 to 900, my color is what? Blue. Remaining color like black or not. But my requirement is something different. The same thing can I copy? Can I copy? Now I want to write my min width is like 900, my max width is like 1200. Then that time my color is what? Then that time my color is what? Green. Then that time my color is what? Green. So I handle the media query 700 to 900, 900 to 1200. In this block, any number of CSS properties you can write it. Are you not able to see? Are you facing any issues? Are you not able to see my color changes and everything? Anyone facing any issues? Not seeing color changes. Okay, give me 1 minute. Okay, it is not network issue, it's my system. Okay, if you are not able to see anything, just let me know. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, no issues. Okay, then we'll continue remaining things in tomorrow's class then. Okay, so tomorrow exactly 9 a.m. you can join. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. exactly. Tomorrow onwards. Okay. Tomorrow onwards, just join 9 a.m. exactly. Max 9:05. Exactly 10. We are going to end the session. After that, if you have any questions, we will discuss. Otherwise, we can wrap the session. The actual session wrap by 10. Okay. Okay, then we'll continue remaining things in tomorrow's class. Thank you guys. Bye. Just complete HTML and CSS so far what we covered from uijavakit.com. Okay, I'll provide you this 10 class videos. I'll upload, just you can download. I'll upload these 10 class videos. You know, right, how to download.